Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at this massive trend of mobile games that promise to pay you real cold hard cash.
Yeah, these ads are everywhere.
They are. And we're focusing on one in particular, Magic Merge, Plant Evolution. It comes from a developer just called MSGen.
And the ads are, well, they're pretty wild. They flash these images of, what, $1,500 in a PayPal account?
$1,500 plus Bitcoin, all for just, merging cartoon vegetables on your phone.
So our mission today is pretty straightforward. We're going to dig into the actual business model here and figure out what's really going on behind all those promises.
Okay, so let's start with the game. The mechanics are, almost childishly simple. You just drag one plant onto an identical one, and it merges into a higher level. That's it.
It's designed to be frictionless, but the trap is set almost immediately.
Right. You finish the very first level, and boom, this cash notification pops up. But it's not the $1,500 they promised. Suddenly, it's 360 pounds.
Pounds, yeah, not dollars.
Which is.
Yeah.
It's just a bizarre inconsistency right out of the gate. A huge red flag.
It is, and it's designed to just grab your attention. But the really interesting part is how people react to this. If you look at the App Store reviews, you see this strange pattern.
I saw this. It's just a sea of glowing 5-star reviews right next to these incredibly angry, detailed 1-star complaints.
Exactly. The system seems to work just long enough to fool some people into leaving a positive review before, the walls start closing in.
And it's not just your time they want, it's your data. The Google Play privacy disclosure is pretty alarming.
It really is. It says the app shares your info, performance data, and your device ID with third parties.
And here's the kicker. That data cannot be deleted. For a simple little plant game, that feels incredibly invasive.
Well, that's because your data is the real product. A permanent device ID is gold to advertisers. It lets them build this high-value profile on you that they can sell. You're not the customer, you're the asset.
Which brings us to their core business model then, the ads.
The ads. It's always the ads. To do basically anything, unlock a spin, get a boost, you are forced to watch one ad after another. It's endless.
But the real manipulation kicks in when you try to actually withdraw that fake money.
Oh, absolutely. This is where they hook you with what we call the golden handcuffs. Before you can even attempt a withdrawal, you have to log in for 20 consecutive days.
20 days in a row. So if you forget on a Tuesday, the whole thing just resets.
Back to day one. It's a brutal design, and it's pure psychology. It's building up that commitment bias. By the time you hit day 20, you've sunk so much time into it, it feels impossible to just quit.
And even if you make it through that, the goalpost just moves, right?
It always moves. We see this across all the forums. People complete the 20 days, and suddenly there's a new rule.
Like what?
Oh, reach level 500 or watch another 50 ads. It's an evasion loop. It's literally designed so you can never, ever cash out.
And when you look at the wider community, Reddit, Facebook, gaming forums, has anyone ever actually gotten paid?
We couldn't find a single legitimate payment confirmation. Not one. Which is a stark contrast to real earning apps like Swagbucks, which are, actual registered companies with support teams. This app has none of that. It's totally anonymous.
So how do they get away with it? They show you the $1,500 in the ad. That seems like it should be illegal.
This is the genius of it, legally speaking. If you look very, very closely at those ads, underneath the giant PayPal balance, there's tiny print.
And it says,
results not guaranteed.
Wow.
That's their legal cover. They show you the dream to get the download, but that little disclaimer legally admits the whole thing is basically fiction.
So the takeaway here is pretty clear. These games are just ad traps disguised as an easy way to make money.
Completely. The more hoops they make you jump through, the more certain you can be that there's no prize at the end. It's just a machine to harvest your time and your data.
It really leaves you with a final thought then.
It does. If the real money is being made by serving ads and selling data profiles, how many other seemingly harmless games on your phone right now are really just advertising platforms in disguise? Something to think about the next time an ad promises you a fortune for tapping a screen.